use it this way? Or will it get to a point where people won't notice if this hand is just a little larger? And there's still some cleaning up to do too after doing some adjustments here. Like I see on the sleeve, looks like I took off a piece. Have to figure something else there. But I think it's on the inside, and probably a little bit of glue or something will, glue and paint might cover that up. Take my detailing knife here. Now, I'm going to shove that in there again, and like I said, I'll do stuff to pin it. But while we're at it, since he's holding on something bigger, see his sleeve is up, while he's holding the book, where here this is sticking out, so that's why you'll see more wrist. And I think that's what's going to help is if I begin the process of putting the fingers in. Because I believe the shape is pretty decent. I'll give it one last shape here. There we go, so it doesn't look as massive. Take a little bit of that off. I mean, I just don't want to say, well, it's caricature, so be it, you know, but I still want it to look good. I didn't spend all this time just for it to not look good. Okay, I think that is better. So let's just put the fingers in and see if it'll help. You have to shape, now it's got to go all the way around. So what's going to happen is here's the thumb. Let's get the thumb in there. Even though it is going to be, you know, you probably don't want to have to worry about the thumb. Or, yes you do, because you have to worry about the thumb right here. But let's do it right anyways, even though I'd probably something like this. There's the palm. Now what's going to happen is then where's the middle line? Where's the camera? In the center about there. Because it's getting wrapped around. Now there's probably not even that far. Yeah, that's this knuckle here, so let me erase this. But we will be putting knuckle bumps in there. There. And then, now this is the pinky. Now it depends on what you want to do here. Because you see, if you make the pinky fall, fall, then you have to cut in there. But we'll do a little bit of it, and the rest will go like that. Pinky is bigger than the thumb. And then, we can probably just put a dent in there. Otherwise, you'll have to get in there, just like we did here. I even though I cleaned that, it took a while to clean it, and it's not even as perfect as I wanted either. I hate to say this. Hopefully, some of the paint will cover some of that. But thumb, camera, and the palm. And the thumb. I'm going to kind of leave it like that. Here's where it's going to get close to the gun. And then I might as well take some of that off. Center. I always like to start with the center one, so just in case if I goof, I can adjust. Headpiece on here. I'm going to get my detailing knife here. Now let me see. I'm going to do, can you see this? Can I see this? How can I see it and you see it at the same time? Let me lower it a little bit, then I can't, but I got to bring it up. See, it's going like straight down. See, I keep bumping into the camera and I got to have it up to here. That's my problem. How can I do it like this? Here we go. I think that'll work. Still a little unfocused for me. Just taking the little pieces off, like what Michelangelo does. I see the hand in there. We just got to take all the pieces away. The thumb is higher than the fingers. Thumb is kind of burying the fingers. There's the pinky. Is it still okay? Yeah, it's still out of focus. I still need to, and I keep upping in the camera. Hope you don't mind. There's the thumb. There's the middle finger, the ring finger. Like I said, most of it's going to disappear, but hey, it's be nice to know if you carve something that won't disappear. And this, it would be best if I had a chisel to kind of scoop out the palm. I got it kind of started. And then this will disappear. Yeah, this is kind of almost dangerous for me too, so if I slip, it's not because I'm just too, it's just still unfocused. If I bring it up, you won't be able to see. But at least if I can give you the gist of what I'm doing here. And now it's all a matter of cleaning up and adjusting. Okay, that's a nice start. Like I said, you can clean it up later. Now I'm going to put just a little bit of a egg-shaped hole there. One here, right above the knuckle. Sort of separate. But we don't have that. That's what you do when you have a full hand. Thumb needs to be cleaned a little more. I'm cutting towards my thumb because that's the way the grain is, and I want to be careful. Okay, then here, just a little, if you cut with the knife. I like doing stuff like this with the knife here because it's more natural. It looks more natural because it's not perfect. Come in and maybe round it a little more. I think it needs more rounded. This needs to come down this way because it needs to rock this way. All right, I think, let me take this off so my eyes won't go too buggy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs and put a pin in there, a dowel, drill, dowel. Actually, that is not too shabby. Why didn't I do it this way in the first place? All right, I'm going to get the drill and adjust. I think I'll take this off so I can, and let's see if I can goof that. I mean, I think I might lose the, if I shove it in there, it might not, oh, we'll still stay. Now if you were to glue it like that, you can do that if you want, as long as it stays put. But see, to me, like if I were going to sell something, I mean, if it's sold right away, that's fine too. But what happens is that after a little bit of bumping, and then boop, there it goes. That's why I like to have a little pin, or sometimes even a toothpick is enough. Seriously. So I'm going to use a very small, very small dowel. And when I drill, I'm not going to drill in as far as I can, you know, I want to be careful. I don't have to go so far. And I'm going to drill, since I'm going to drill at this angle like this, and I want this to be like this, therefore when I drill, the hole's got to come at this angle this way, not straight in. All right, let's go try that here. Before I do that, this is before I clean it or anything. This is what we got so far, at least that. Give you a close-up of what we got so far. You can put some dents in there to make it look like it's you got a trigger. I may or may not do that. But let's drill the hole. I cleaned up the gun a little bit. There's still a little bit more cleanup to go. That's a 1/8 inch hole with a 1/8 inch dowel. And when I drill, of course, you start with your pilot hole, a much smaller hole than that. If you started with 1/8, then that probably would have cracked. But then after I get the 1/8 hole in, or the hole in for the pin, I usually do a little slosh room, so it'll slosh drilled in here. Be careful, I didn't want to go too far. I did do a little bit more on the hand, kind of made the hand a little smaller. Still need a little more cleaning up here and there. The thing I was having a little troubles with this is I was cleaning up the hands. It almost looks like this thing is made out of sponge, and when you squeeze, so I got to straighten that out. But there he is. Tilt it a little bit, wherever you want it. I like it so it'll go on the feet, the foot, you know, so it adds extra sturdiness. There's the Pilgrim Man. Did do some cleaning up, but I may need to do some more. Well, if we have a Pilgrim Man, wait for it, how about a Pilgrim Woman? That's my next video, and I will keep him close by because we want to make the head and make kind of things. This will be a little easier because there's not any legs or anything like that, and she's going to be holding a pumpkin, a large pumpkin. But like I did, I used Daz 3D, and the only thing that they had available was a ball. I think that was a soccer ball, and just made it as big as I wanted. But anyways, that's next. Stay tuned. Mr. and Mrs. She's in there. She's got to come out. Last look. Happy Thanksgiving. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, that's not what they say. They say, Happy Thanksgiving. Pass the turkey.